Salutations fam, this is Dark Filion from How Tessia Gaming, and I've got a deck profile, but there's also something I've been kind of wanting to show off on the channel for a while. Yeah, this is the fabled briefcase that I take to tournaments usually. So I've mentioned on Twitter and but basically I take this little briefcase with me to tournaments. And this is how I choose what deck I'm going to play. So I have a little briefcase that has like a bunch of different decks in here. Yeah, like I like the whole briefcase thing. That's not a joke. I actually do have a briefcase with multiple decks in here that I take to tournaments. And what deck I play is actually just kind of random. I'll pick a deck based on what I feel. Sometimes I'll roll my dice and pick a deck that way. But yeah, I actually do just have like a bunch of decks built that I take with me to tournaments. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that there. And but yeah, today's deck profile is going to be one that I picked up, or rather I didn't pick it up, I built it after the championship, the OTS championship. Yeah, it is Punk Therion. So I won, I think, 7 boxes of Dimension Force from the championship, and I pulled basically an entire Therion core, and so I was like, hey, I'm gonna build this deck. Heard about it, and yeah, this is gonna be the deck profile. It's not really a standard list. It's definitely got some of my personal tech choices, personal flair, but yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into the deck profile. And but yeah, I wanted to kind of just showcase a couple more of the decks I've been playing this format. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So starting off, I play 3 Regulus. This is the best one. This is the one I want to see. This is the Omni Negate. So I want to see this, so I'm maxed out on Regulus. I pulled 3. We're gonna play 3. I played the 1 Lily that I pulled. 1 Foom, 1 Ein, and that's it for the Therion monsters that I'm playing in the deck. There's the Psychic one, but I don't really feel like that one's very good. It's, basically just like a special summon, so I don't really value that too much. I like this ratio. Yeah, it's pretty common to play like this number. The main difference is that most people play instead of 3 Regulus, 1 Lily, they play 2 Regulus, 2 Lily, and then they play the 1 Psychic Therion, but I'm not doing that. I'm just playing these. So yeah, that's it for the Therion monsters. There's I play the field spell and other stuff, but I'll get to that when I get to them. And then I have the Punk engine. So I'm playing 3 copies of Xiamen, 3 copies of Ogre Dance, 2 Foxy Tune, 1 Deer Note, and 1 Shirakusai. So the Punk engine, typically people will play 2 Ogre, 3 Foxy, but I only own 2 Foxy, so I'm playing the 2 that I own. And then the rest of it is pretty standard. I do play the fusion combo because this gives you more ways to access the Punk combo, because it turns Foxy Tune into an actual starter, because you summon the Xiamen, search Shirakusai, the normal Shirakusai, make Carp, and then you have the Chaos Roller combo. But yeah, and also it allows you to play through interruptions sometimes, because if you start off with E-Telly and whatnot, this allows you to have another way to get to the combo if they Ash or Imperm, another part of it. So it's just more ways to access the Chaos Ruler combo. And then, I play the Plague of the format, because, this Punk Theory, I'm playing Artifact Scythe and, 1 Jet Synchron. Yeah, Konami, please ban this card. Please ban this card. Ban this, ban Mystic Bind. Please, I'm begging you. But yeah. And then I play Hand Traps. I'm playing the Gamma package, 3 Gamma, 2 Veiler, 2 Ogre. Those are the main deck hand traps I'm playing. Not really that many, because this is a 40 card deck. But yeah, I play the Ogre because this is another potential E-Telly target. sometimes you don't need to actually go through the Dagda lines, so you don't need to summon Jet, so you can summon this off of Falcon and have like another interruption. So yeah, Ogre, pretty good hand trap right now. Onto the spells, I'm playing 3 copies of Trade-In, you know, the Foxy Tunes, the Ogre Dances, the Regulus, the Lily. Like, you have a lot of level 8s in the deck. This actually synergizes really well with the Punk engine because it actually like puts your Therions in grave to, so you can like get access to them, because you know if they're all stuck in your hand you can't really do anything. And then also, like, you know, trade in, draw 2 cards, good effect. 3 copies of Emergency Teleport. This is like, you know, honestly the best card in the deck if we're going to be real. This gets you most of what you want to see in the deck. 3 copies of Therion Disc Coliseum. This, you know, gets your Therion engine in rotation. This is, you know, another one of the best cards in the deck. I'm playing the Terraforming as well because I want to see this. Basically, I'm playing 7 copies of Regulus. I'm maxed out on it. I'm trying to see it. I'm only playing 1 copy of Endless Engine because while the card is very good, in the context of this deck, it actually just doesn't do that much in your hand. I don't want to draw this. I want to mill it off of Chaos Ruler. I want to send it off of the field spell. You use this to like recur your stuff from grave. It's not really that much of a starter. Like, it puts a Therion in grave, but like that doesn't actually do anything. So that's why I'm only like playing 1 copy of it. And then, you know, continuing with the 1-ofs, we have the 1 copy of Galaxy Cyclone, so we don't lose the Mystic Mine, the 1 copy of Called by the Grave, and the 1 copy of Therion Stand Up. This is to enable you to play around things like Dark Ruler no more and such. So that's it for the main deck. It is 40 cards. Onto the extra deck. Again, it's not very standard. It's definitely got a bit of my own flair to it. There are definitely going to be some differences for what a lot of people play in the Punk Therion deck. So as I mentioned, I am playing the fusion combo. So I'm playing, you know, the 1 card. For the links, I'm playing Link Karibo in order to turn Hauki Firex into a 1 card Scythe Lock. So I can like link off for the Jet Synchron for Link Karibo and, you know, climb into the Dagda and whatnot. I'm playing 1 copy of Psyframe Lord Lambda because if you draw the artifact Scythe, you don't need to make Dagda. So like you can make Lambda, so like Gammas in your hand are live. So that's pretty cool. The one Dagda, this is what gives you your Scythe and things like that. The 1 copy of Hulk, and that's it for the Link monsters. I'm not actually playing the Selene Access Code combo. It's good, but it's just that if I do the Hulk line going first, then I'm not going to be able to make Selene. It's nice to have going second, but it's just like most of the time if I'm able to combo it, I'm probably going to be able to put game on board anyway. But yeah, let's move on. There's, you know, I play a lot of tech stuff, so it's like you could probably cut some of that if you wanted to play Selene in Access Code, because it's definitely good, but it's just I'm personally not playing it. For the rank case, I'm playing 1 Ding, 138, 1 number 90, and 1 Zombie Vampire. I might actually end up cutting this. I don't really make it that often. I don't like making it as well because it usually helps the opponent too because of the format we're in. Yeah, but I only ever really make this if I like need to bring back the Chaos Ruler and I don't have a Dark Engrave, because this, you know, helps you put that Dark Engrave, but it runs the risk of you not being able to go into Hulk, because if you don't hit a tuner, then you can't make Hulk anymore. So that's one of the things about Zombie Vampire. It's very, very RNG. When it works well, it's insane, but like, yeah, I might end up cutting it. And that's it for the, you know, the rank 8s. And moving on to the synchros, we got the 1 Baron de Fleur, the 1 Hot Red, the 1 Scarlight, 1 Chaos Ruler, the 1 Psyframe Lord Omega, and the 1 TG Wonder Magician. So the thing about these 2, right? Because Wonder Magician, like these 4 are pretty standard in the deck. But these 2 are more so like, you know, personal text because, you know, I played the Psyframe engine. So the thing about both of these cards is that if your opponent activates a hand trap into a Gamma on your turn, having these in the decks allows you to capitalize off of it and like force out more interruption without actually committing to your Chaos Ruler line just yet. So like if you go into this, you get to like hand loop them for another card to potentially rip out another hand trap. And this actually does threaten, hand trap. So like might get them to use another hand trap before you've even gone into your Chaos Ruler line. If you use the side frames to make, Chaos Ruler, and they do have that second interruption, then you just don't get your Chaos Ruler. Having these in the deck allow you to threaten and potentially draw up more interruption before you've gone into that Chaos Ruler, so that it's more likely to actually resolve. And you make this going first, and then going second, you would make Scarlight because it threatens to break the board and whatnot. So just the usual stuff of how it works. Yeah, because you play like the Ogre dances. Sometimes you'll get Drolled there, or you get Ashed or whatever, and that does potentially allow them to play into like Gamma and whatnot. Side deck, standard side deck. It's pretty much the side deck I've just been playing this format. Yeah, for most of my decks. So we got the one P.U.N.K, triple Nib, triple Dark Ruler, triple Cosmic, the one Duster, the one Reboot, and triple Evenly Matched. Yeah, pretty much gonna be my standard side of this format. It hits most of the stuff in the format. The only time this really changes is if depending on the deck, maybe I'm main decking some of this stuff, so I play other stuff in the side as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for the deck profile. I guess I'll do one test hand. The deck is pretty basic, I guess. It's definitely like a Hulk turbo deck. You just make Hulk, and that gives you your Cyclock, and then that's pretty much all it does. But I'll do one test hand just to kind of show the basics of the deck. Yeah. Just one, because it is a very simple deck, very simple, very easy to play. Yeah, very simple, very easy to play deck. So it's not really too much to really learn with this deck. It's not very complicated. Yeah. I am very thorough with my shuffles, yes. All right, let's see what we got. We got Regulus, Xiamen, Colosseum, Trade-In. Okay, so this is a good hand. So obviously we start off with Trade-In, pitching the Regulus, draw 2. Actually, I should have probably Colosseum first. Yeah, we're going to Colosseum first to get Lily. So we're going to Colosseum first, get Lily. Yeah, pick up Lily. Oh, we were going to draw Lily, actually. Yeah, so get Lily. Then we're going to go ahead and trade in, ditching the... We'll ditch the Lily so they don't know we have Regulus yet. Then we're going to draw 2. See if we draw E-Telly. Yay, we're good. And Valor. Cool. It's, hand's pretty good. Regulus, target Lily. Equip. We're going to go Lily effect, ditch. I mean, we have one in hand. So we'll go ahead and ditch the Xiamen. And we're going to go ahead and pick up the trap card. Yeah, pick up stand up, because we want to have that insulation against Dark Ruler no more if we can. Right, get the stand up. And now we have the negate, so the rest of our combo is just insulated. Let's go ahead and just grab me a field center. We'll grab this one. Grab a field center. And yeah, we'll go ahead and activate the E-Telly now. Special out the... If I can find you. Well, I mean, I guess I could do that. We have that in hand. Maybe we save the E-Telly, actually. Because we want to save it in case they have like a hand trap, so we can continue playing. So we'll normal the Xiamen and activate the effect, pay 6, and we'll pick up Foxy Tune. If I can find you, Foxy Tune. Hello, Foxy Tune. Now we'll go ahead and Foxy Tune, activate the effect. And because we play Shirakusai, if they were to Ash us here, we don't have to use the Regulus negate to keep playing, because we can just E-Telly out Shirakusai and just keep playing that way. So honestly, just for the sake of it, we'll assume that that's what happened. We got ashed. So now we follow it up with the E-Telly. And we're going to get out the Shirakusai. Right? We're going to pay another 6. And we're going to fuse. Fusion. Go ahead and make the Carp. Carp effect. And we're going to special Xiamen and Deer Note. Xiamen and Deer Note. Now we're going to go ahead and synchro these two off for Chaos Ruler. Chainlink 1 Chaos Ruler, Chainlink 2 Deer Note, targeting Xiamen. We don't have a Dark, but we don't really need to bring back the Chaos Ruler. And, you know, again, we don't want to risk not being able to make Hulk because we don't have like another extender to make Hulk because we already used our normal. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and mill 5. See if we... Oh, and we hit the scythe, so actually, that's pretty good. 4 and 5. I'm going to go ahead and take the scythe. Okay, so actually we get to do some shenanigans. So we'll go ahead and link these two off. We're going to go ahead and make Halki Fibrax. Going to summon the Jet Synchron from the deck. Special Jet Synchron. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Chaos Ruler, banishing the Ogre Dance and the Gamma, the special back to Chaos Ruler. Go ahead and sync these two off. That gets banished. And we'll go ahead and make the Hot Red because we don't need to make the Artifact Scythe. And so we'll go ahead and set the Scythe. Stand up. Then you can. Okay, yeah. So set the trap card. And so our end board is Hulk, Hot Red, Regulus, the Scythe, the trap card. So we play around Dark Ruler and we have the Veiler in hand still. And we have a Therion engraved to be able to summon. So that's pretty good. So on their turn, it rolls over to their turn. Let's say they go Dark Ruler. You go chain, stand up, chain, Hot Red, negate it. And you get to go ahead and special. You don't need to have like a monster to equip to this. You just, you know, can just special it. I think you equip a Therion. Yeah, from hand or grave. Wait. Okay. So we'll just special this back. Just have it on the board. It's a body. And so the Dark Ruler gets negated. On res, we go ahead and go Hulk. Effect. We don't need to chain Dagda because Dagda, we never needed to make Dagda. Wonder Magician, target the Scythe. Let's say they have a Chalice or something, right? Then we'll go ahead and negate with Regulus. I'll send, oh, we can send the Bull that we just special. That's pretty good. Because I think it's just any... Yeah, from hand or face up field. So we can actually send the Bull we just special back. So we can just kind of keep this here like this. So we negate their Chalice. This gets popped. Scythe effect the special. Special back the Scythe. Scythe will activate to lock them out of the extra deck. You don't chain the Wonder Magician. So the reason why I don't chain the Wonder Magician is so that if they have like a second Chalice, like let's say they have Chalice, right? If I chain the Wonder Magician and then they have Chalice, they can just Chalice the Scythe and it'll get negated before it, you know, fully resolves and whatnot. So if you go effect, they go chain Chalice, and then you go chain Wonder Magician to synchro. So, but yeah, this resolves, and then on res, you go Wonder Magician synchro these two off, and we'll go ahead and synchro summon into the Baron de Fleur. And now we got the Baron, and then we also still have the Veiler we drew. But the reality is they're probably kind of stopped there. Yeah. Then they probably pass turn. What do we draw for turn? Doesn't really matter. Oh, we drew Honest Engine. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. Because Lily go ahead and go Lily. Send the Endless Engine to add another Coliseum. Like at this point, you're just kind of like going for follow-up to kill them. Activate, get another one. We'll get, we don't have Reaper in rotation, so let's get Reaper. That's the only one we don't have a rotation at this point. And then Reaper can go ahead and target the whatchamajigam, the Bull. Target the Bull. Bull can target, I guess Bull can target like Lily or something, you know? Bull target Lily, but the point is like between this pop, and then all of this, you probably have game. So yeah, very, very basic, very simple deck. You just kind of make plays, not a very complicated, you know, combo deck. And yeah, that's going to be it. This has been Darkslayer Arim from Haltasia Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Where's my button? Here's my button. Come on, button.